One of the joys and challenges for every Christian is sharing our faith with others. But where do you begin? That's where something like Gospelgram can help. It's a simple diagram that helps us stay on track when sharing Jesus with others. The first circle represents God, a community of love between the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. When God created the heavens and the earth, and He made us in His image, He made us for this reason, that we would love Him, love each other, love the planet. The key word is love, and love cannot exist without free choice. You can't force love on anyone, and here lies the problem. You and I have all made bad choices. That results in a broken world because we've turned our back on God by our own selfish words, thoughts, and deeds. None of us are innocent. All are guilty. It's a big problem, but thankfully there's a big solution. God has never stopped loving us, and yet He cannot simply ignore or accommodate our sin. That would be against His goodness, and His goodness demands justice. And this is the good news of the gospel. God sent His Son Jesus to teach us a better way and to take our place for our sin as our substitute. Jesus died a horrible death on a cruel cross, and in doing so He pays our debt for our sin. Significantly, the story doesn't end there, because 3 days later Jesus rose from the dead victorious. This is the good news of the gospel, but it is not just a historical story, it's a story that is still unfolding, and you and I are invited to be a part of it. The Holy Spirit is with us right now. He's the one Jesus said will lead us into all truth. And so I have a question. Do you believe this to be true? What will you do with that truth? If you ask Jesus to forgive you your sin, thank Him for dying on the cross, believe that He rose again, and invite Him into your life, you can be born again, a fresh start with God and the assurance of heaven. You can become part of His family. It's the best life. Jesus calls it abundant life. So here's the big idea. Jesus is asking you a question today. Will you follow Him? How will you respond? At this point, whoever you're having the conversation with, you can invite them to pray and a personal prayer and invite Jesus into their life. So now it's your turn to walk across the room and share Gospelgram with someone.